Hi, I'm Dr. Escalona, and today we're going to go over facial coverings and how to use them properly. The reason we decided to make this video is because when I'm doing my essential outings, like going to the supermarket, I see people wearing their facial coverings in a variety of different ways. And so we thought it would be helpful to go over how to correctly use a facial covering. And so the first one we have is a surgical mask. And so this has got this nice little bendy part for your nose, and you want to mold it to the bridge of your nose and put the loops around your ears and make sure that this covers your chin completely. And so the idea is that your breathing surfaces are completely covered and you are breathing through the fabric, because that's what actually protects yourself and others from contracting the virus. Now, I'm going to give you an example of how not to wear the mask, and namely this would be like my mother. And so I've talked to her about this, but I sometimes catch her wearing her mask like this, okay? This isn't protecting anybody, not even her. And so yes, she's able to breathe more freely through her nose, but she's exhaling all of her respiratory droplets and leaving it free for others to breathe. And so if you want to protect yourself and others, you need to make sure that your nose is covered. And so we have other masks here. We have the homemade facial covering that we have here. And so the same principle applies. You want to make sure that your nose and your chin is all the way covered and that you're breathing through the fabric. Another popular mask that is out there is one with valves. And so this facial covering has two little valves, as you can see here. And so the problem is that although it protects me from inhaling, because the valves are closed when I'm inhaling, the exhaled part is what kind of gets you. And so this actually exhales unfiltered air. So although I'm protecting myself, I'm not protecting those around me. And so it's just something for you to consider if you're looking into this kind of facial covering. And then of course we have our famous bandana. And so we just want to make sure that your nose and your mouth is completely covered and that it forms a seal to where you're breathing through the fabric. And so if there's anything I can tell you is to please wear masks and utilize them. The cases of COVID are going up in the valley and it's becoming more concerning as time goes on. So if you're going to be in any public places where you're going to encounter another human being, please have a mask ready. For UT Health RGV, I'm Dr. Escalona.